streaming for us, and Machine casting alongside me. So we're going to dive straight into this one. As you do, well, you may know, Western Wolves only have 4 players. Fantasy is currently having some family issues, which are trying to be sorted out. But we are joining DL Gaming against the Western Wolf forces, so hopefully it's won't be too one-sided. So Machine, why don't you take us into this round?
Alright then, just for you guys out there, DL Gaming fans, I'm going to go with Diley, their scope, as it looks like they're doing a very slow pick and push. Western Wolves anticipating so. Does Tubi opens up though, as Diley surely going to look to respond. Really slow play from him, as Tubi gets 3.
Oh!
Absolutely decimating bottom A, finally gets taken down by Tenta, as Froz takes him down eventually. 3v1 now, Diley last man standing, still on broken wall, hasn't moved a muscle. And we're already 50 seconds into this round, as he does look to retreat to spawn. Spots 1 as Froz takes him down, and that is 1-0. Western Wolves only conceding 1 player to DL Gaming's 5.
Not a great start, I can imagine. That's not exactly what they wanted. Let's pick up with Ono. Let's see if he can really cement the lead already for the Western Wolves side. Now, a big thank you to Fasthost, Game Shadow, and the team from Epic Land for making this whole tournament happen. It's $5 grand on the line here, folks. Froz kicking us off in the right direction for you Western Wolves fans. Picking up the frag onto, I believe it's Sadular. So now it is a all-even 4-on-4, but there's a player right amongst the Wolves who's made their way through. It is Tenta here with the SMG, but Froz turns around in the perfect time, takes him out, and Froz is on a mission here just to get a nice clean sheet into this round. Diley getting tagged up, Myson dropping down arm, and now only 2 people remain from DL Gaming. Elner nice and far back in towards that blue alley, and I believe the scope's probably going to be in spawn. He's been watching Stu Owl's demos, he's been getting those spots on lock. Smoke coming out on B-long from Western Wolves, I can imagine, but no good. Tubi now on the prowl, surely going to be meeting up with Elner soon. Diley getting tagged up, who I believe was him, but not for long. Myson steals the frag away from Tubi, who'd been iron-sighting around very carefully, but did you... I can't believe that Western Wolves are winning this 4-on-5.
Indeed, and with very little kind of resistance from DL Gaming. Going to go with Tubi this round, see what he's going to bring to the table as he does hastily make his way to A. Obviously, I'm not quite sure why he's still insisting on going fast today, considering DL Gaming seem to have PVA glue shoes and are still sat in spawn. Very boring play from them, and foolish play, as Western Wolves just pin them in 2 fast nades to stop the SMGs, and now they just literally sit and wait. Armin is in blue alley though. Spots 1, looks to take him down, not going to happen. Froz gets him, and I'm not sure if I want to be casting this game.
Oh, you cheerful man, you. Let's, Joe, I have faith in DL Gaming. I think they're holding back. I think Elner this round is not going to catch a nade from Froz. I think he's be very careful. He's not being careful, he's throwing caution to the wind, he's going through mid, gets the tag onto Ono, doesn't get the frag. Now he's made his way through, so Elner now just cashing it out. He's just chilling in arches, hoping his teammates can help him out, but Froz is there again, dropping down Elner with the headshot. And now, advantage with Western Wolves. Let's see if they can actually get a frag on the board. I think only Tenta so far has actually managed it, and Froz now on an absolute mission. He's not stopping for anyone, there's only 2 people remaining. Diley's getting tagged up by the AK walk from Froz. Can he get the ace?
Oh, go
drops
away.
Down Diley. Froz absolutely dominant. 1 man remains is Sadular. I don't know if I want to watch him or Froz right now, because Froz is not stopping for anyone. And this could be another frag for Froz, as now Saj has made his way into blue. Possibly foolishly spots Froz, does get the tag, not the frag. Darts back around, spots Tubi, drops him down. Can he avoid the spam coming through mid? No, he can't. Myson now dropping 2 players to the exact same route. And now it's looking like a very Western Wolvesy map.
Yes, indeed. I'm going to go with Ono, see what he can deliver. Does go onto that barrel, looking to get the pick onto Bialy. Misses the first. Looking for the seconds. That's an actual... I think that's a Western Wolf smoke up in the top of B-long, as Ono throws a smoke. Mice in there in B-long as well. Very little frags on the B side. Tubi making up for it on A though. Takes down Elmer. Elmer. It's a horrible name, I apologise. Ono gets the frag onto Armin. 4v3 now. And Western Wolves hastily getting into the driving seat of this round. Ono lands the tag, not the frag to Diley. Diley not going to reach, surely. Froz takes down Tenta. Last man standing is Diley. 1v4. We're still yet to concede a player. And ladies and gentlemen, I have to apologise for broadcasting this slaughter.
Hey, it's got to be done. This very first round of a £5,000 cup. This is not something that happens every day in Call of Duty 4. I'm going to pick up with Ono, but I'm going to just explain to you how important this is. The first place team walk away with £2,750 for an online tournament. That's better than half of the lands these days. And Froz is hungry for the money, drops down Diley, and now it's a 4-on-4. Let's see if DL Gaming can get a couple of frags here. They've made their way towards A, but now into the iron sights of Tubi. Drops down Tenta with the SMG work there, absolutely on point. On again, one for himself, so he's not letting this go without a bit of a chime in for himself. Tubi darts round, does shut down Sajlar, and now only one man remains. It is, where is this man? He's stuck in blue. He's being absolutely hunted by the wall. Spots one by Broken Wall, darts down, Froz is there. 0-6. And you know, this is one-sided, but every player deserves a chance to get their hands on that massive prize pot. Machine, why aren't you playing in this?
I am, I think. My next my game is tomorrow against some awful French team, so that should go well. Still, gonna go with Tenta now. Let's have the bomb in hand. And I'm sorry. Now SMG should be going fast. The whole purpose of the SMG class is to get, put the pressure on, especially against 4 players. For heaven's sake, 3 players. You know, you've got one less nade, one less player rushing.
Oh, here we go.
Hang on.
This could be a DL Gaming round.
No, but look, Tenta. He's sat in blue with a deagle, for heaven's sake, trying to outscope Ono. What is he doing? What is he drunk?
Confident!
That made him feel, you know what, I don't want to rush close combat in towards A. I'm going to deagle the scope from blue. That is my plan. That's how good I am at this game. And
we have a fantasy joining, folks. This could get even worse for DL Gaming.
They're actually going to have 5v5. That's going to be even a harder hit onto the DL Gaming. Bomb actually going down from Sajlar as he's going to get taken down by Ono. That's right, the scope is in A before DL Gaming. Ladies and gentlemen, Ono with a knife on the die. Oh, I'm not sure I want to talk about this. Ono and Armin, they're battling it out now. Elna's there as well. Ono has taken down 2. Deagle and knife so far. Elna and Armin remain. Pushing down towards Bombe. Spots 1. Takes Armin down. Crouching like a fanny. Takes him down as well. Oh dear.
Oh no. Just went wild. Is the Scotsman in true form. Now guys, a couple of you have asked, can we see the scoreboard? Diley and Armin not quite performing. But Froz is on, I believe it's 15-1. So not doing too badly so far. Now it is a 5-on-5. Fantasy has joined us at last. Diley going for the frag onto the glitch roof. Does miss an absolute sitter. Does get tagged up a massive amount. But DL Gaming all alive. Is it from that very cautious play? Let's find out. Belon coming under a little bit of pressure. Ono does get tagged up by the SMG. Once again challenged, and Myson dropping down Elmer for even thinking of taking on the scope. Now Froz gets one for himself, gets the second. Tubi chimes in one for himself. He's not letting it go without picking up one for himself, as now only one man remains. And COD has now crashed for me. So please dive in on that round.
Woohoo!
Woo!
Tenta, where are you? Tenta is tiring out for an A. Whoop, whoop! This is exciting stuff, ladies and gentlemen. We see a 999 ping.
Nice.
As 5 Western Wolf players are still sitting in. The cautious Bulls, as finally Fantasy gets his first frag of the game onto an AFK player.
Welcome to the scoreboard, sir.
8-0.
Indeed, this is not looking a great game. But folks, in chat, do subscribe to the channel. Do get involved on the Tech9 thread. Just let them know what you think of this up so far. This game may not be the prime example, but it's the first of the many. Fantasy does take down Elna, who tried to be an aggressive SMG and just gets punished for it. So now Tubi on the push to Broken. Diley finally picks up a frag for himself onto Fantasy. That's what he needed. He needed more targets. There wasn't enough to get a second onto Tubi. Maybe he's just woken up. Who knows, folks? In a 1-on-3, you'll want to be well awake. And Froz just puts him to sleep with the AK work. Once again, 0-9. But yeah, every team deserves a chance at this cup. It's £5,000. Get on the Tech9 thread, look on Chaos TV's thread there, and tell us what you think of finally having online prize pots like this. It's phenomenal.
It's sensational, yeah. I have to say, and I do apologise, guys, if I am getting a little bit angry or frustrated. It's just, I mean, as fun as it is to watch this slaughter, I mean, I'd like to see a fair game, and at the moment, it couldn't be further from a fair game. I mean, Froz is sat on 18 for 1. That's right, he has died once for 18 frags. He's caused 18 deaths and only conceded 1. If he was a goalkeeper, he would be sensational. Instead, he's just destroying the DL Gaming side. They've even pinged out, and not even DL Gaming. DL Gaming almost have given up already, didn't call a timeout when they lost their player, and it was all on Tubi. Tubi from Western Wolves called the timeout. They want to get as many franks as they can, and so they want to start a 5 rather than 4. Understandable from Western Wolves.
Indeed, when Froz is on a score like that, you just want to further it. He wants a 40 bomb. That is what he's eyeing up. He's thinking, you know what? I'm feeling good for this. I'm feeling ready. I've almost got 20 in one half, casually. I want 40. So folks, let's have a little bet going on. Do we think Froz can actually get to a 40 bomb by the end of this map? I think he can. But whole map. Not, no. See, our streamer chimed in only 4 rounds. No, whole map. Let's see if Frost
You play the
can
whole
do it.
map?
I hope they do. If they don't, I'll be very upset.
No, I think because it's playing on
Is
3
it
maps,
gonna
isn't
be
it?
best of
Yeah.
3, isn't it?
It is. It's.
I still think Frost can do it. I think he's gonna just
4
baffle
rounds.
maths.
Let's do the maths. Hang on.
No, he's gonna baffle maths. It doesn't matter. My counting ability doesn't even come into this. I'm from London. We don't learn how to count there. Okay.
He could get 38. If I'm correct.
38. Right.
There you
Okay.
go.
There we go. 38. Can Frost reach 38? I think he can.
That is
I think he
relying
can.
on their 5th to return.
Ah, that's a very good point. That may be the hindering factor. Who was it? Who timed out?
Oh, Tamir or whatever his name was.
Tamir. Our streamer is informing us. Maybe he just pulled his network cable. He's done with it. He's been humiliated by the absolute Frostbot. Just can't take it anymore. Who knows? But this is a true show for Western Wolves as just to how dominant they are. You know, a couple of these teams do question, oh, you know, they don't seem too strong all the time. You know, they get close scorelines. Maybe I could beat them on pub. Well, have a little look at Froz right now. He's on 18-1. I don't think anyone can touch this man currently. He's clearly getting ready for the upcoming lands. There's a few on the way, isn't there? There's Epic 9 coming soon. That's going to be a fantastic event. You know, run by the same people who have brought us this phenomenal cup. So if you're in the UK, if you're thinking, "Do you know what? I quite like CoD," that's not a bad game. Have a little look into Epic 9. It's going to be a phenomenal land. Are you going there, Machine? Are you going to be playing, or are we casting?
Whereabouts, sorry?
Epic 9.
Oh, I'm going to be there. I'm going to be causing some upsets with my gorgeous face and team.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll be seeing, obviously, Machine, who's absolutely awful at this game, but he can go and play.
Well,
Exactly.
I mean, you can call me awful at the game, but when we look at DL Gaming, I am probably the best gamer in the world. So we'll see where that goes.
Arrogant.
Obviously,
I don't believe that.
obviously we will see. I'm probably going to be sat in the casting seat at some point at Epic 9 rather. So do check in. Menace probably going to be at the forefront of that with Quad V. But
sure.
we'll see where that goes. You'll probably see me at some point. Do tune in, and obviously I would say spread this link around, but it's going to be over fairly shortly. So
No, hide it. Don't share this link.
no, don't.
Just for DL Gaming's...
Why are you here? Go away.
Exactly, for DL Gaming's pride, just keep it quiet. I appreciate 500 people here, but they're upset. They're upset, you know, you can feel the pain from them right now, but we do appreciate every view you do tune into, so make sure you subscribe on the Twitters, subscribe to this page, follow it, do whatever you want, just make sweet love to it, pretend it's Machine's face, look through the old VODs on YouTube, you know, there's one with webcams involved. We didn't go for that today because we thought, well, the way Froz is playing, I don't think my face would be PG-13 right now, so we did have to hold back on the absolute slaughter there. But I do think we've only got about 1 minute just under left on this timeout, so maybe we'll see a player return, maybe we won't. This could be absolutely devastating for the already struggling DL Gaming side. You can see Armin hasn't quite managed even a frag yet. That's not how you want to be playing right now. But then again, you know, Fantasy's only on 2-1. I think he connected about 2 rounds ago, but hey, he's not up on the top of the scoreboard. So, you know, underperforming maybe. I don't think Olo's actually died yet. How's that? Christ. But yeah, okay, let's turn the tables. Machine, if you were DL Gaming right now, how would you change things? Would you stay in spawn longer? Would you focus on your two demos?
I would actually move, for heaven's sake. I think DL Gaming kind of forgotten they have the ability to move from that blue/spawn area. I mean, they're on the attacking side. I don't know if they're aware of that, but the attacking side basically means you push the bomb site.
Yep.
And at the moment, I haven't seen really an instance. Actually, no, I tell a lie. There was once where they did get into A, but Ono was there. Yep.
With the deagle and knife in hand, indeed. But you know, as a side DL, we'll just continue talking because it is going live. But they only have 4 players, and hopefully their 5th will return. But for now, let's say you are DL Gaming. How can you improve within the COD scene? Because there's 500 people listening, and surely some of these guys aren't completely up to date. So let's say you're them right now. How can I get up to the standard and be able to challenge Western Wolves? Where do I go right now?
The first thing I'm going to push is Cybergamer. Cybergamer is a brilliant resource. Do be sure to use it, guys. It's like the most vital thing I think at the moment to keep this scene together. Is literally you get on there, you play games, and you show what you're worth. I mean, you see some people who you really wouldn't have expected battling their way through that. Dock results, real upsets, and that is what we're after. That is the whole point of Cybergamer. And if you and your team, your buddies, well, we just saw Chibi with a 4-man there.
That was sexy COD.
Okay, and Tenta is still coming back. But yeah, I mean, main point is, you know, stick together. God, Pansy, you can definitely agree with me on that one. I mean, you know, you go through bad times, you go through good. As long as you stay together as a group of people, the improvements you can make is just astounding in comparison to just jumping teams. And it's not. I mean, you probably speak about it better than me, but I'd have to say that individual skill plays a smaller part than teamwork in Call of Duty 4 especially.
Yeah. I think there are games that highlights team play a lot more. Obviously, you know, maybe enemy territory or TF2. Yeah. But it is still so essential, you know, knowing how to support your teammates, knowing how to improve on that. It should be second nature, but obviously when you're learning with new players, you have to go through that kind of teething period, and it's always there, and it's always a bit painful. You think, geez, is it ever going to get better? It does, and you improve and you work on it. You know, you can watch demos, watch replays, learn how the very best play. And let's pick up. I'm going to pick it up with Tubi here. Let's see where he's feeling. I don't know if he's going to go for a mid push or A. He's going for A. Now, just to explain, you're probably going to do a little bit of a wall run here. See, things like this you just learn, you pick up. And Tubi's really fond of doing some slightly different routes. You see him going for, I believe, on City on A. He runs straight across the cars because you can pick up a little bit of time just to avoid the nades to get through there. So Frost kicking us off with the frag on Sanchar just in the same direction as ever, it seems, but Tubi on the prowl, spots one in lower blue. Frost does just steal that from him right under his nose, and only Armin remains. Can he get a frag that he desperately needs to get off a 0 to 11? Spots one charging towards him. He gets the frag. He's off the 0 to 11, folks. And he's finally on the scoreboard with 1 to 12. And the scoreline is still 0 to 12. So only one round needed, I believe. Unless my maths is failing me again, which it could be doing. You know, I'm you know.
Penta has timed out again.
That's not ideal. He's not having a great time. 999 ping. Ouch.
Indeed. But luckily, I mean, he did manage to die twice before he timed out again. So, I mean,
that's the important part.
He's contributing.
Exactly.
Let's have a look at what's his status. 20 for
22. Not bad. He wasn't far
was it
off.
40 we said? No, not
yeah,
gonna happen.
Close. Close. It was close.
I'll accept 25. I mean, if he gets an ace
24.
this round, we
God,
could.
Can you not count?
Oh, I have do it.
There we go. Sorry, folks. Machine is similar to from London, where we're just not taught how to count.
Well,
I mean, speak properly.
Falling apart here.
It's all going wrong, folks. I might as well join DL Gaming right now because I'm not having a good day. But we are going live, and as you can see, we have switched sides. So DL Gaming maybe have such a strong defense, it won't even matter. So let's find out. Let's see what Western Wolves are up to. Let's pick it up with Ono here, the scope for the flying Scotsman. Let's see if he can drop the scope. Spots one running towards Link, so hopefully going to work to his team and say, guys, turn around because there's one right behind you. Doesn't need to. Gets the frag himself, darts through mid, comes up to the AK of Armin and gets dropped straight down. 4-3 to advantage of Western Wolves. Armin on the go now. Drops down Tubi. Frost with the reply. Now Elmer in hell of a lot of trouble. And Fantasy. He's too good to be dropping to work like that. So now all on one man. Diley. Stop missing those shots. You need to be hitting them if you want to stand a chance here. 3 men remain. Spots one darting towards him. The no-scopes aren't coming up good, but the prone misses the knife. Who is he in battle with? It is Fantasy. And Fantasy there, just securing the map with a lovely little knife. So now we are going to go into the second map. It is a best of 3. I don't imagine we'll be seeing a best of 3, but in theory it is. So I believe it'll be down to DL Gaming to decide what map they're going to. But I hope. Maybe they just go play on. Who knows? It could be Froz on the 40 bomb. Maybe I spoke too soon. But